Well, Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Washington Nationals and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And today on the hill, Nick Pivetta. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. Edge of the zone for a strike, and we're underway here this afternoon. Next one misses. One ball, one strike. That one the other way. Tosses to first. One up, one down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup, we could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Outside, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 2. 1 out, base is empty. Got it by him for the K. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. And a curve misses outside.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
And a good eye there. That misses, and it's 3-0. And that's too high, ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Joey Meneses now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. He swings and right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Comes on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. And we're back. Our starter in this one, Mackenzie Gore. What's the word on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. As the lefty gets to work, there's the strike at the knees.
No ball. 1 strike.
The 0-1. Fouled off to the right. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. And the 0-1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. To the warning track, makes the catch. Check out the Red Sox lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Swings and misses, struck him out. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Back here at Fenway Park, here's Eddie Rosario.
Number 8, Eddie Rosario.
The right-hander back to work. And there's a strike.
Right through there for a strike. All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him swinging. Gassed it right by him.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. There's a strike. Pivetta, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 0-2 now. That's down and in.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him looking. 2 gone. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And now it's Luis Garcia. That one inside. 1-0.
1-0.
Two outs. And he grounds one back up the middle. Loves it on the dive. Pretty nice play there.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
And we're back here at Fenway Park. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The pitch. Just missed. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Oh! He nails one out to right, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Here's Trevor Story now. That misses off the outside edge. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Clips the outside corner, and the count 1-1. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that is gone. He hammers one out to right, and they add on. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1 strike.
Kicks and deals. That's a little bit low. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. In there at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Missed inside with the curve.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Back here in Boston, top half of the 3rd inning, and now up for Washington, Nick Senzel. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting up, the center field.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Victor Robles.
Strike! 0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Righty to the plate. That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Righty delivers. That one catches the corner for a strike. Red Sox leading it by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Ground ball right side. Whips it to Casas, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Next to hit for the Nats, Lane Thomas. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Now it's Joey Gallo. Just missed. Senzel on third. Robles at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That misses. It's 2-2. Two on, 2 outs.
3-2.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
2 outs. Bases full. Joey Meneses will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. Line, and that's a base hit. 1 run's in. The second run scores. We are tied at 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So up next, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch, and he just misses. Two outs. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that
one. And another ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swinging on the curveball. They limit the damage here.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the catcher, Connor Wong.
The catcher, Connor Wong.
The pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The lefty, the 1-0. Strike 1.
1-1.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Now batting Jarren Duran. And a foul ball. Duran, in his second season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. And now the lefty, and he takes a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That That misses the zone, and a count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Devers stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. Bounce to the left side, and that squirts through. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now batting Tristan Casas. Struck out swinging his first time. And a good eye there. And that one ripped into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the inning. One left for the Red Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Hebert Ruiz. Pavetta back to work. There's a strike.
You know, these Nationals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. That misses the zone. Ball 1. The wind of the pitch. And a strike in there. And a foul ball. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. That one missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now it's Nick Senzel. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Two down, nobody on. Slice down the right side. The 0-2. And delivers outside. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score remains 2-2. Back in Boston.
Leading
now
off
it's the
for the Red
DH,
Sox,
Masataka Yoshida.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club. You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. Ripped on a line. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Here's Trevor Story. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
And that's outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at-bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
The pitch. Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Here's a 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
1 gone, runner at first. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. That's in there. Strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it hits off the monster. The throw home. Runner around third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. 3-2, they take the lead.
It's a run on the board. He picks up an RBI. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Next to hit, Vaughn Grissom. Golden opportunity right here. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. One down, runners at second and third. And ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And there's a ball.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
The The pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2-2.
Fouled off. He was late.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
One in the box now. Take strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
A little bit low. That one missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Fenway, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the center fielder, Victor Robles. The pitch. That one drifts inside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Jakes appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Bernardino getting cranked up as well. Into center and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Now batting.
So the next lineup turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Good eye right there.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Lane Thomas in the on-deck circle for the Nats.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Check on the runner. Robles gets back easily. Got him! One away here in the 5th.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Here's Lane Thomas, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
No ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Man at first, 1 away. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. right-hander deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Throw over to first. Robles dives back in.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
That one out to right. He's under it. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we see more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slog is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
2 outs. Grounded ball here, rolls foul. And here it comes. That one way inside. Robles off of first with 2 away. That one fouled off, 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Nationals 2. Back here at Fenway, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
And he deals. There's a swing and a miss.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
On the ground right side, Garcia gathers and throws to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. 1 for 2. Strike 1. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning game 4 back to Oakland for game 5. And unfortunately, they won game 5 as well.
One down, base is empty. And that misses off the outside edge. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Line drive. makes the grab, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. On the mound now, Greg Weisser.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And now the DH, Joey Meneses.
The designated hitter, Joey Meneses.
And a pitch. Up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. He doesn't have a throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. No outs. Runner at first. Now the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. And that's down and away. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. To the right side, sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
First and second, no outs. Hebert Ruiz digs in now. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And that's downstairs and outside. No outs. Runners at first and second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Joe Jakes.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Two on, one out. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out.
Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one upstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. O'Neill going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Up now for Washington, Nick Senzel. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Just missed. 2 on, 2 outs. There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Gets him to chase after that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. 3rd out, and that ends the frame.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom of the 6th inning, leading off Masataka Yoshida.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
As the lefty gets to work, and first offering is fouled off. Yoshida measures 5 feet 8 inches, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Dylan Floro, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Weems also getting ready. The punch out there. 1 down.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
1 down, base is empty. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that one off the outside edge. There's a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And a pitch. And he walked him.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Mackenzie Gore will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back. Jordan Weems gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. That one fouled off. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Move to first. Story back into the dive. The 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-2. Caught and missed. Struck him out. 2 away now.
typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
This one in the air, right field. And O'Neill is retired. And that is that. So a strong showing there from the Nats bullpen. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Nationals 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 63.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game, and now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Victor Robles.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Here's the strike up high. It's 0-1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Chris Martin up and loosening in the pen. Winkowski warming up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. High fly ball down the left field line. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. So he just clears the wall, and we are tied. It's 3-3.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and ties up the ball game. Impressive.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that's in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That misses. Now 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Go-ahead run on base. Now it's the right. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 strike.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
There's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Gallo in the box now. Takes strike 1. And the righty deals. That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. Left-hand batter waits.
That's 3.
He goes down looking. Next is the designated hitter, Joey Meneses.
Well, he came out clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. And a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. But this clutch home run gets us even again. We're tied now with 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom.
The second baseman, Vaughn Grissom.
And a pitch. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. There's a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
At the belt and fires. Ground ball left side. Throw is high and over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
No problem fielding that one, and the transfer looked good. But man, he sailed it across the diamond and out of play. It looked like he just tried to put too much behind it. Cost him an extra base, too.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Late swing fouled off. Here's your 1. And that one is inside. And this is inside. Late swing, fouled off. The pitch. Got him! And 1 out now. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That just misses. 1-0. Just missed. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Kicks and deals. And it's filled up. Rafael Devers in the on-deck circle. Man at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 away.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base. But job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
And here is Devers. That's down and in. Man on second, 2 down. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Two down, go-ahead run in scoring position here at the bottom of the 7th. That one inside, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's raw.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brennan Bernardino.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 3.
Eddie Rosario.
The pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And fouled off. Outside low. 1-2 to count.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That one to first. Casas steps on first for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Fastball for a strike. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Chris Martin getting loose out there. Winkowski also throwing. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And the curve is down and in.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. Good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, center field. Should have this one. Hauls it in, 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Belling threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nationals go quietly, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose Ferrer.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now, Tristan Casas. The pitch. Just missed. On the ground. Abrams tosses the first. Awesome play there.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He powers that one out of here. His second home run of the game, and that's how they take the lead. It's 4-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Digging in, Trevor Story. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Activity in the bullpen. Robert Garcia getting ready to go. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The wind and the pitch. And it skips in the dirt. In the air out towards right center. Settles under this one. Corrals it. And there's two away.
The batter, the right fielder, Wilyer.
And now Wilyer Abreu. There's a strike.
0-1.
Next offering way off the plate. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kenley Jansen.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The pitch. Senzel, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swings and misses. And that is strike one. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
That's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. And a good eye there. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. Down. Last chance for the Nats in this one. And now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams, as the Nationals are down to their final out. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. That's outside. And now 2-0.
2-0.
There's a strike. Left field. O'Neill going back, and he'll put it away. Ball game, and the Red Sox hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.